first one's kind of a review. You guys kind of know how to do this. So we've got 2, and then x to the 1/2, y to the 1/4, and then z cubed. All right. No plus or minus signs inside the parentheses. So what does the 3 on the outside do to every exponent on the inside? It multiplies. Okay. And it multiplies this exponent. So the 2 really has an exponent of 1 on it. And we're just going to multiply it to the exponent. So this would be 2 cubed. And then the 3 multiplies to this exponent, so it would be x to the 3/2. And then the 3 multiplies to this exponent, so it would be y to the 3/4. And then the 3 multiplies to this exponent, so it would be z cubed. And that would be your answer, or you could put 8 probably right here. Okay, so that's all good and fine probably for you guys. All right, this is new a little bit, so go ahead and write that down. We have m to the 1/2 plus a to the 1/2 squared. When you have a plus sign in the middle, it's different than the problem we just did. Okay, what do we have to do if we had like x plus y squared? Yeah, FOIL it. You write it as 2 sets of parentheses. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is write it as 2 sets of parentheses. Okay, and we're going to FOIL it out. So we multiply the first times the first. Now, when you're multiplying m to the 1/2 times m to the 1/2, you add exponents, all right? So these two, when we multiply, we add 1/2 plus 1/2. So what's that? So m to the first, okay? That's what I get when I multiply m times 1/2 times n times 1/2, is you add exponents. It's different than the last problem. All right, now we're going to do the outside. So I'm going to multiply m to the 1/2 times a to the 1/2. Those don't really go together or anything. They're separate bases, so we're just going to make them like this. Multiply those together to get that. Now I'm going to multiply the insides together. Same thing. I get plus a to the 1/2, m to the 1/2. All right. So now we're going to multiply the last. So this one times this one. And when we multiply the last times the last, what do we do with the exponents? You add them again. So a to the 1/2 times a to the 1/2 is equal to a to the first. And now the middle terms are alike. So I have one of them and one of them. So they add to 2 of them. So I get m here, and then plus 2a to the 1/2, m to the 1/2. The exponents don't change when you just add those together. And then plus a, and that would be my answer. So let's try another one. First thing you should do is write it out so you can FOIL it. So x to the 1/2 plus y to the negative 1/2. And then the same thing, x to the 1/2 plus y to the negative 1/2. Okay, so I'm going to multiply the first times the first. So Kyle, what's x to the 1/2 times x to the 1/2? Just x, because you add exponents, so it's x to the first. And then we do the outside terms together. So Daniel, what's x to the 1/2 times y to the negative 1/2?
X to the 1/2 times y.
Yep, we just write them right next to each other. Okay. And same thing when I multiply these together, and I would put in alphabetical order just so you're consistent. So this would be x to the 1/2, y to the negative 1/2. And then the last times the last. Again, we have the same base. What do we do with those exponents? We add them, what is negative 1/2 plus negative 1/2? Okay, negative 1. The middle two terms are like terms. So again, there's one of these and one of these, so the middle terms add to 2 of the same thing. And then we just rewrite our first term and our last term. So, most important thing to know is when you multiply, you add exponents. You guys remember that? The only time you multiply exponents is when you have a power and there's not a plus sign going on. All right? So let's try a couple of them.